What is up, guys? It is Dr.Pep Gamers here, and welcome to a top 10, no, not top 10, 10 low-spec PC games. So, yeah, this isn't really a top 10. These are just 10 that I happen to been playing recently, because I have a low-spec PC myself, and I wanted to share this. If you guys want another one of these, or if you guys actually want a proper top 10, let me know down in the comments down below. Now, this is going to be a little choppy. I don't really know how to make top 10s. I really don't even know how to make videos at all, really. But for the first video, we got our first video. Jesus Christ, I can't even speak. For the first game, we got Trackmania Nations Forever. Now, you can get this on Steam for free. Just keep that in mind. So this is pretty. It runs really well. Like, if I can run it, you guys can basically run it. And record at the same time, too. Keep that in mind. I also have to record this at the same time, simultaneously. You know, this microphone, this is all live. Don't have a script. Yeah. But this is Trackmania Nations Forever. And this is honestly a really good racing game. It takes a lot of skill, easy to learn, hard to master kind of game. There's online tracks, as you'll see here. It's going to say, please wait. And sorry that it looks a little scrunched and stuff. But, I mean, yeah, it might run a little crappy right now since I'm recording. Of course it does. But this game actually runs really well for the quality of the textures and everything. If you guys want to make this look better than this, because I'm also recording, just, you know, if you guys also want to, like, if you guys want to record this game and that kind of stuff, just lower the graphics a little bit. I probably should have done that before recording, but you know, I'm a little bit confused. These are the graphics that I usually play on without recording. But yeah, this is the first game. I'm sure you guys have looked at the gameplay, as you can see now. It's kind of like, they're like go-karts, you know? But that was the first game, and moving on to the second game. Alrighty, guys, the next game on this list is League of Legends or Dota 2, whichever you prefer. Basically, any MOBA game. So the problem is here, I really don't want to play it. I honestly don't like League of Legends all that much. My friend wanted me to play it with him once, so I played it with him once. As you can see, I'm only a level 3. Don't play this game all that often, but it's a very good, if you haven't been on the internet before, I don't really think, I'm pretty sure you've heard of LOL. You had to have. It's very popular on Twitch, you know, very just popular game in general, and it's a very half and half thing. Half the people like it, half the people don't. And it's very addicting to people that do like it. So, this one's going to be brief and short because I don't really have much to say about this since it's so popular. This is also free, so yeah, just go give it a download if you guys like MOBA games, and I'm sorry that I didn't want to put a gameplay of it. Really sorry about that. And yeah, on to the next one. Alright, guys, for the next game that we got, we have Morrowind, and this is actually probably one of my favorite RPGs games, hands down. In general, I like this more than Skyrim and Oblivion, just because it gives off a nice vibe, and it's very extensive, and it really doesn't limit you of what you can do. You can levitate in this game. And they had to take that out for Oblivion, because that would have caused a lot of loading errors and that kind of stuff, but this gives you really that free roam feel. And I have a lot of mods for this, so it's going to lag quite a bit because I have an HD texture mod and that kind of stuff. But for me, having a low-spec PC, you know, it still runs pretty well, even while recording and stuff. I didn't just make a video on this before, so if you guys want to see that, you guys can go check that out.
What do you want?
But there's a lot to this game, especially with like the extensive amount of mods. And I'm probably, I'm really slow right now. Console commands is probably one of my favorite things to do. Let's see if I actually cheated with this character. But like, I have this mod to make this armor appear and that kind of stuff. We're gonna see if I modded actually. We're gonna move you over here. Actually, I didn't for this character, shockingly enough. I probably did it for like gold to get this. But this is a really, really fun RPG game. If you guys like, or if you guys have ever played like Skyrim or Morrowind, or Skyrim or Oblivion, any of those games, this is its predecessor. I think that's the right one. I have no clue. Sorry, my English is not very good. But you can see, especially with the HD, it looks really nice, and it's still easy to run, even in this state. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's very fun, very extensive, a lot of races, and the modding community is actually pretty big for this game. So if you want to make it more fun, you know, add some stuff, get some mods. If you guys want some links to get some mods for this game, I'll tell you down in the description. And we shall move on to the next game. Alrighty, guys. The next game that I have for you here is a game called Enclave. Now, a lot of people really don't know about this game. It's a third-person or can be first-person RPG kind of game that has more of a main objective that you would focus on. But as you can see, you can pick your character. I usually pick Huntress just because it's more my style. And before each mission, you can buy your weapons and that kind of stuff. I'll just go with this and get into the gameplay so that you guys can see a little bit of the game. I try to show a little bit of each game. I don't know, I keep talking and that kind of stuff, but you know, you guys wanted to hear 10 no-look spec games, I got them. So I know this video might be a little jumpy and that kind of stuff, but it looks like this. It actually doesn't look that bad.
So you were the help I sent.
Sorry if there's a little bit of lag. I also have to record this, but if you guys don't plan on recording, these are great low-spec games. As you can see, pretty fun. I haven't played this game in ages. I had a video on it a while ago on my channel, and as you can see, it is very not knowledgeable, but I prefer it in third person, and it can be pretty fast paced. This is actually a really challenging game. Pretty good graphics, you know. I played this on the original Xbox too, and I think this is what, 4 that I did on this list. So we are coming decently. We're past halfway, guys. Past halfway. So I'm just showing you guys a little bit of gameplay. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more gameplay of the final few games, especially the one in the top 3. But this game is definitely very, very fun. Sorry that I really sound enthusiastic. This microphone makes me sound like I have no emotion. But yeah, pretty fun. I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, if you guys like third-person RPGs more than like Morrowind or first-person RPG, this is definitely give it a go. If you guys also want a challenge, this is definitely give this a go. It's very challenging, fairly challenging, I guess I should say. And yeah, on to the next game. Alright guys, for the next game that we got here, I actually need to turn off the music. Audio. We're just going to turn you off all the way. So this game I've actually been quite addicted to pretty recently. This is a simulator, a gaming simulator. If you guys like look, you can make different kind of games and that kind of stuff, and it is really, really addictive. And it's not fast paced. It's kind of slow. You know, you make your own games, you try to increase your profit, you hire people and that kind of stuff. Really low spec too. Actually, I wasn't thinking that when I got this game that it'd be pretty low spec, but it is. I mean, and it's pretty fun. You have to like train your workers and that kind of stuff to increase like their skills, and it has a lot of parodies and stuff. Like instead of like E3, it has G3 and stuff like that. You know, little cheesy stuff. Very, very addicting game though. I did like it. I could show you my game history, and it is a good game to kill time and that kind of stuff. Like I made this game Total Doom, didn't do so well. I made some loss in money, as you can see. But the game before that, I made $20 million in profit. Depths of Hell. It's a horror adventure game, and it went really, really well. You know, you can do like Surgeon Simulator, stupid stuff like that. Little cheesy games. But this game was a lot of fun, and if you guys want to kill time really fast, I do recommend this game. And on to the next one. Sorry I keep saying that, by the way. I mean, there's nothing really much else to say. Alright guys, on to the next one. We got Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Now I can't really show much of this because this is a co-op game. So if you guys want to get a game with your friends and have some fun, you know, definitely recommend this game. This is very... It makes your heart rush a lot. You know, so one person will look at a manual and the other person's going to look at this bomb, the lights will turn on, blah, blah, blah. And this game is super easy to run and pretty fun to play with your friends. All you gotta do is stop the bomb from exploding. You know, you gotta cut the wires and do a thing. Like, look. And this usually takes quite a bit of skill. But I mean, I'm just trying to show you off the game. You can see it looks pretty nice. I mean, there's not much to the game. It's a lot more fun when you have friends and stuff. You do gonna have to, like, look around a bunch. See how many batteries there are. See if there's a like a vowel in this little code and that kind of stuff. Me and Rennie used to play it a lot, but we just decided not to do a video on it. So if you guys do want to see a video on any of these games on this list, actually, let me know down in the description. I can't really show much, and I'm really sorry about that. I don't have Rennie here or stuff, but basically your goal is to, you know, defuse the bomb. And that's about it. It's really fun to play with your friends, and I do think you guys should give this one a go. On to the next game.
Alright, man. Today's target is an energy
Alrighty, guys.
on the northern
For the next game, we have Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, this is FPS, I guess you could call it. Star Wars game. And it is very, very fun. With the crappy release, honestly, in my opinion, it was pretty crappy.
Let's turn this place into a scrap pile.
Of the newest Battlefront a few months ago, more or less longer than that, but more or less longer than that. This is a very fun game. You can have a lot of people on one server. Now, the servers are taken down. If you guys want to learn how to actually cut up a server so you can get friends to play on, because there are Jedi that you can play as and that kind of stuff. Very fun and a very addicting game. But if you guys would like to know like how to make your own server and that kind of stuff, leave comments down below. Leave comments about anything really. But very fun, addicting game. Really easy to learn, very low specs. This game was made in 2004. And I'm pretty sure when you play as Jedis, and I wish I could show you, but I'm just trying to do it as fast as I can. I have to get back and work. You can be a Jedi, but that's in third person. Kind of sad, kind of cool at the same time that it changes perspective. This can actually get pretty challenging sometimes, especially if you have a lot of people. There are ships, and those are pretty difficult to control. But really fun, a lot of game modes, and definitely some mods out for this game. If you guys also want to see that, let me know. Alright guys, for the next video, this is actually probably going to be one of the harder games to run. I almost said videos to run. As you see, I'm already lagging a little bit. But this is Starbound. Now, we're on the last three now. I actually, a video clip back or something like that, said that we were almost there, and I kind of lied about that. This is a lot like Terraria, except 10 times better. It's forever expanding. Like, you can go to infinite different worlds and that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna show you the actual laggiest place, apparently. Let's just go back. But it is basically Terraria, but 10 times better, in my opinion. I know a lot of people have like Minecraft or Terraria on their list, so I wanted to give something a little different. This is a little bit harder to run, especially for the games on this list. I'm not going to go super far into the game or anything because there's really no need, but you can have like weapons, guns, and stuff. And it's a really, really cool game, man. I really think you guys should give it a go. sorry that I didn't touch on this much. It is one of the harder games to run on the PC, and I'm not here to show off an extensive much of the video. If you guys want to see that, if you guys want to just critique my video, let me know down in the comments. Sorry that I keep saying that for like almost every freaking clip, but I feel like I have to. Alright, next up, these are probably going to be the two most addictive games that I've been playing recently. This one is called Vajant, whatever you want to call it. This is a roguelike game, actually, and very, very fun, in my opinion. I've been really addicted to it recently, and pretty easy to run. It's not the easiest thing to run by any means, but every time you spawn in, it's a different map, and like the potions that you get, like this in this game is potion of armor, but in the next one, it just might be pure poison. Just might kill you. And I actually should be using my arrow because of the different storyline that I picked. Now, the story in this is definitely not expensive at all, but it is a very fun, difficult roguelike game. But it's not impossible. It's not like it's not like unfairly difficult. It's fair. And I'm probably going to show a little bit more gameplay of this, and I'm definitely going to show more gameplay of my, I guess, number one. But these are not put in any specific order. These are just 10 games that I saw that are low spec and pretty fun. So this takes quite a bit of skill. Not the hardest thing, though. Definitely not the hardest thing. And every time, like, those scrolls in every single game are different and all that kind of stuff. So this is a lot of fun, and I'm just going to show you guys, like, you can play different, like, with the rogue, you could play, like, with a bow, or you could play dagger. Right now, I'm just going to play the bow one. And definitely not a hard game to run. It is very fun, very addictive. I've been playing this game a lot. I actually rage at this game because there are traps, like, everywhere, and most of them insta-kill you, so you better watch your steps when you're playing this game, just to let you guys know. And I think I know how I'm going to end the video here, or this video, the clip. See, like, those traps aren't so bad, but the game actually might put them in so that they shoot into a pit of spikes, and spikes instantly kill you. It does 999 damage. So, like, even the shopkeeper, like, you can mess up his stuff, and you get mad and blah, blah. See? Like, he starts trying to kill you and stuff. But actually, I've never killed the shopkeeper. I've never really tried, though. And he does a lot of damage. So, but it's really fun. It's a roguelike, so if you guys like roguelike RPGs, I know a lot of these are RPGs, but if you guys really do like roguelike games, this is definitely a good choice for you because it's all random. It's basically all randomly generated. The only part that's really not randomly generated is like the name of the stages that you go to, stuff like that. So he's gonna tell me, and once he does, I'm gonna end the video. Or not end the video. On to the last game. It is. This is gonna be a crappy cut. Sorry. The next game. Coming up shortly. Alright, and for the last game, guys, I've actually got this recently, and I've been addicted to it ever since. Unreal Gold. Now, I didn't want to get Unreal Tournament 2004, but this is a lot like Quake. If you guys have ever played Quake, it's also a low spec game, so you guys can also get like Quake 4 or some Quake, yeah. That's also a very low spec game. So if you guys want to get that as well, you guys can. But this is the one I prefer, Unreal Gold. Now, I'm just gonna go Deathmatch. You can have, there's plenty of maps, and you can probably mod it. I haven't figured out. I haven't really tried to yet. But I'm gonna play on Turbo, 100 game speed. You can even increase it all the way up to 200, which is insane. 15 bots, also pretty insane. And this is actually pretty difficult. The bots are definitely challenging. We're gonna go to Death Fan, and like as you guys can see, like it is a very fast-paced game, and it's a lot like Quake, as in the sense of very fast and you know, got a lot of guns and that kind of stuff. This is a sniper rifle. I can just chill back here, but the bots know where you are and that kind of stuff. And you get items as well. Like as you can see, I have 100. Oh, never mind. I don't have that much health anymore. And this is death fan, so there's a giant fan at the bottom. It can kill you. And it is very fast, and you can also play with this with your friends if you guys figure that out. I could probably figure it out if you guys want me to do a tutorial on that. But this is probably my #1 low spec game so far that I've been playing so far recently, not so far, but as you can see, like I'm trying to stay back and not get shot at. But very fast paced, guys. I don't really know what to say. I was trying to make a video on this, like talk about a topic, and I probably will do that if you guys want me to make a topic video to talk about like some drama happening in YouTube or whatever you guys want me to talk about. Because I honestly don't know what YouTube wants anymore. Just let me know, and I'll probably play this game in the background or something like that. A lot of weapons. There are a lot of weapon mods too. I saw. So if you guys want to look into that, you go ahead. But this is probably, that's not really #1. These aren't really put in order. But this is another FPS. It's a hipfire FPS, unlike well, I guess Star Wars is too. But I try not to use the hipfire. I usually pick the sharpshooter. So not all that much hipfire. But this is a definitely a really easy game to run. I try to pick the easiest one to run on #1 as well. Because people like to skip all the way to #1. I know I do top 10s. Alright, this is not a top 10, it's just 10 games. But anyways, if you guys would like a top 10 of this, definitely let me know. Or if you guys would just like another general one, so that, you know, I don't have to put in my opinion so much. Because honestly, I just kind of went through games that I had, and the ones that were low spec I showed, except for like Starbound. That one is a little higher spec. But yeah, don't really know what to say. But thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I know this is going to be like really crappily cut and that kind of stuff. There's going to be a lot of pauses. I'm not really going to try to edit this, because I didn't think we really would need that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please comment. Tell me what you guys' thoughts were. If any of these games were too high spec for you or anything like that. And if you guys would like another top 10 or any gaming videos on these games, please let me know. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.